Let me ask you something honest. Do you ever wake up and feel like you're already behind? Like everyone around you has it figured out and you're still trying to find the starting line? Like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but something still feels off? If that's you, don't close this video, because what I'm about to share with you isn't a motivational speech. It's not a list of tips you'll forget by tomorrow. This is the truth about being young that nobody sat down and told you. Traps, the lies, the pain that feels personal, but is actually universal, and most importantly, the way out. Stay with me. This one could change everything. Welcome to LifeCode, the channel where we don't sugarcoat life. We decode it. I'm Charles Williams, and today we're going deep. This video is for every young person, 18, 22, 27, who is quietly struggling while pretending they're fine on the outside. We're going to talk about the emotional weight of being young that nobody validates, the specific traps that are swallowing your generation whole, the real problems young people face, named, understood, and respected in a clear, human way to solve each one. No fluff, no fake positivity, just truth delivered with care. Let's get into it. First, I want to do something most people never do for young adults. I want to acknowledge how hard it actually is. We live in a world that tells young people, you have your whole life ahead of you. You should be happy, you have energy, you have time. But nobody talks about what it feels like on the inside. Being young isn't just excitement and opportunity, it's also confusion, making the biggest decisions of your life, career, relationships, identity, with the least amount of experience you'll ever have. That is terrifying, and it's supposed to be. But no one tells you that confusion is normal, so you think something is wrong with you. Loneliness, not the loneliness of being alone in a room, the loneliness of being surrounded by people, friends, family, followers, and still feeling like nobody truly gets you, like you're performing a version of yourself while the real you is somewhere underneath, waiting. Pressure from parents who sacrificed, from peers who seem to be winning, from social media that shows you everyone's highlights while you're living your bloopers. The pressure to have it together when inside you're barely holding on. Fear of failure, fear of choosing wrong, fear of wasting your youth, fear of being ordinary, fear of disappointing people, fear that maybe, just maybe, you don't have what it takes. These feelings are real. They are valid. And they are not signs of weakness. They are signs that you are human and you are paying attention. The first secret of life in young age is this: you are not broken, you are becoming. Growth is not comfortable. It was never supposed to be. The cocoon doesn't feel like transformation. It feels like being trapped. But something extraordinary is happening inside you right now, even when you can't see it. Now let's talk about the traps. These are the invisible cages that society, culture, and technology have built specifically around your generation. Most people walk right into them without ever realizing it. Trap 1, the comparison trap. You open Instagram, someone your age just launched a startup. Someone else is traveling Europe. Another person has abs, a relationship, and a thriving business, all at 23. And you're sitting there in your room, wondering what you're doing wrong. Here's what they don't show you. The startup person is $40,000 in debt and hasn't slept properly in months. The traveler is running from something they haven't faced yet. The person with everything is performing because social media rewards performance, not truth. Comparison is the thief of joy. But more than that, it's the thief of your timeline. Your life is not a race against other people's highlight reels. The solution: every morning, ask yourself one question. Am I better than I was yesterday? That's the only comparison that matters. Compete with your yesterday, nobody else. Trap 2, the instant gratification trap. Your generation has grown up in a world where everything is instant. Instant food, instant entertainment, instant answers, instant validation from a like or a comment. And because of this, your brain has been quietly rewired to expect results fast. So when you start working towards something real, building a skill, growing a business, healing emotionally, and it doesn't happen in 30 days, you quit. You assume it's not working. You move on to the next thing. This is the trap, because every meaningful thing in life is built slowly. Your character, your reputation, your relationships, your health, your wealth, none of it is microwave ready. All of it is slow cooked. The solution: fall in love with the process, not the result. Start measuring your progress in months, not days. The person who shows up consistently for 1 year will always outperform the person who sprints for a week and burns out. Trap 3, the identity trap. Who are you? Not what you study, not what you do for work, not how many followers you have. Who are you? Most young people have never sat quietly long enough to answer that question because the world is always loud. There's always noise, social media, group chats, family expectations, trending opinions telling you what to think, what to wear, what to believe, what kind of person to be. And slowly, without realizing it, you become a collection of other people's ideas about who you should be. You adopt an identity that isn't yours. You chase goals that aren't yours. You live a life that looks good on the outside, but feels hollow on the inside. The solution, solitude, is not loneliness. It is the laboratory of self-discovery. Spend time alone intentionally. Journal. Ask yourself the hard questions. What do I actually value? What makes me feel alive? Not what impresses people. Who do I want to be when no one is watching? The answers will reshape everything. Trap 4. The approval trap. We are wired to want belonging, to be accepted, to be liked. But somewhere along the way, the need for approval becomes a prison. You stop saying what you really think because someone might disagree. You stay in relationships that drain you because you don't want to seem cold. You choose a career path based on what sounds impressive at family gatherings. You shrink yourself, your opinions, your dreams, your personality to make other people comfortable. And the cruel irony, the more you chase approval, the more you lose yourself. And the more you lose yourself, the less people are drawn to the real you because there's nothing real left to connect with. The solution, practice the uncomfortable discipline of living for your own respect first. Ask yourself, if nobody saw this decision, would I still make it? Build your life around your values, not your audience. Trap 5, the hustle culture trap. Grind, hustle, sleep when you're dead, no days off. Your generation has been sold the idea that exhaustion is a badge of honor, that if you're not burning out, you're not trying hard enough. And so young people are working themselves into anxiety, depression, and complete disconnection from joy, all in the name of success. But a burnt-out person cannot build anything meaningful. A depleted mind cannot create. A broken body cannot sustain. The solution, rest is not laziness, it is strategy. Protect your energy like it is your most valuable currency. Because it is. Work hard, yes, but work with intention. Build in recovery, sleep, play, breathe. The goal is not to hustle your way to the top, it's to sustain yourself long enough to actually get there. I want to get even more specific now, because there are problems that young people carry every single day, silently, that nobody talks about openly enough. Problem 1, mental health struggles. Nobody sees anxiety that shows up as scrolling at 2 a.m. because sleep won't come. Depression that looks like laziness from the outside but feels like quicksand from the inside. Overthinking that turns a simple decision into a 3-hour spiral. Mental health struggles in young adults are massively underreported because there's still shame attached to them. Because young people are expected to be resilient, energetic, and fine. How to solve it? Name it first. Saying, I am struggling is not weakness. It is the first act of courage. Talk to someone, a friend, a counselor, a therapist. Reduce inputs that feed anxiety. Cut social media time. Reduce caffeine. Protect your sleep and move your body. Even a 20-minute walk is clinically proven to reduce anxiety. Your mind follows your body. Okay, we've named the pain, we've called out the traps. Now let's talk about the secrets, the real principles that will carry you through. Secret 1, your 20s are a lab, not a performance. Stop treating your young years like they are a stage you're performing on. They are a laboratory, a place to experiment, to fail safely, to learn what works for you specifically. Every failed relationship taught you something about what you need. Every wrong career move showed you what drains you. Every mistake is data, not evidence of unworthiness. The most dangerous thing you can do right now is be so afraid of making the wrong choice that you make no choice at all. Move, learn, adjust, repeat. Secret 2, discipline is freedom. I know that sounds backwards, but think about it. When you are disciplined with money, you have the freedom to choose how you live. When you are disciplined with your time, you have the freedom to pursue what matters. You are disciplined with your emotions, you have the freedom to respond instead of react. Discipline is not a cage, it is the key. And discipline built in your youth becomes the foundation of everything you will achieve in your lifetime. Start small. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Read 10 pages a day. Exercise 3 times a week. These small disciplines, sustained, become the architecture of an extraordinary life. Secret 3. The people around you are your future. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future self. Not because you're weak and easily influenced, but because human beings are deeply social creatures. We unconsciously adopt the habits, beliefs, attitudes, and energy of the people we spend the most time with. If your circle normalizes mediocrity, you will gradually accept mediocrity. If your circle is hungry, growing, and honest, you will be pulled upward. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to be intentional. Add people to your life who make you better, who challenge you, who believe in you, who are honest enough to tell you the truth when you need to hear it. Secret 4. Invest in yourself before anything else. The best investment you will ever make is in your own mind and your own skills. A course that makes you better at your craft. A book that reshapes how you think. A mentor who compresses your learning curve by years, while your peers are spending money on things that depreciate, on appearances, on distractions. You invest in things that compound. Knowledge compounds, skills compound, character compounds. Invest in yourself aggressively in your 20s. The returns will pay out for the rest of your life. Secret 5. Time is the only non-renewable resource. You can make more money. You can rebuild broken relationships, you can restart failed businesses, but you cannot get back a single second of time. And the cruelest trick of youth is that time feels infinite when you have the most of it. So young people waste it on scrolling, on drama, on waiting, on comfort, and look up at 30, feeling like the decade slipped through their fingers. Don't wait to be inspired. Don't wait until you feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is right now, this day. This version of you, imperfect and unfinished, is enough to begin. Begin. I want to close this video with something different. I want to speak to you directly as if I'm writing you a letter. Dear younger version of you, I know it's hard right now. I know you're tired of pretending you have it together. I know you're scared that you're falling behind. I know there are nights when the weight of it all feels unbearable, and you wonder if any of it is worth it. It is. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, learning what only this season can teach you. The confusion you feel, it means you care about getting it right. The loneliness you carry, it means you're searching for something real. The fear you wake up with, it means you're about to do something that matters. Don't rush this. The person you are becoming is worth the process. Code your life with intention, with honesty, with courage, and never, not once, let the noise of the world drown out the quiet voice inside you that knows exactly who you are meant to be. You've got this. LifeCode. That's everything for today. If this video spoke to you, share it with one young person who needs to hear it. You might not know how much it matters to them. Drop in the comments which part hit you the hardest. I read every single one. Subscribe to LifeCode if you're new. We drop real, honest content every week for people who are serious about growing. I'll see you in the next one. Keep coding your life.